Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please make sure you do so now by clicking on that red subscribe button down below and click the bell icon beside it so that you always be notified anytime I upload a new video. And this video is about the teasers for Zarah's Nikah for the month of February 2021, so keep watching. The new Zarah got to the location where the kidnappers kept the kids, and she freed them and also escaped with the help of the rickshaw driver, but the goons went after them again. Kabir called the new Zarah and she asked Kabir to help her get the kids freed from the kidnappers. Imran and Kabir were able to save the kids. Abid tried to shoot the new Zarah, but Kabir saved her. Abid was arrested by the police with the help of Shahbaz as part of Shahbaz's strategy to win the election. Kabir decided to leave the Qazi's house and he apologized to the new Zarah for doubting her at first. New Zarah tried to find out why Kabir is leaving the Qazi's house, but Kabir refused to tell her anything. Ruxar tried to get close to Kabir by being nice to him. The new Zarah called Kabir to help her with one of the rescued children, and Zabina was impressed after seeing the new Zarah. New Zarah tried to escape with the children, but Qazi and Kabir caught her, and Qazi promised to help the new Zarah to return the kids to their parents. New Zarah was accused of kidnapping the children by the police, and New Zarah suspects that Abid must have planned with the police to make such accusation against her. Shahbaz tried to convince Kabir to join politics, but he refused. Kabir stopped the police from taking the kids away, and New Zarah asked Kabir why he's running away from his family, and Kabir explained everything to her. Ruxar was scared of the new Zarah getting close to Kabir, and Ruxar deceived the new Zarah that the only option for her safety is to go away from the house. New Zarah left the kids with Ruxar and she tried to leave the city. Kabir informed the new Zarah that the children's parents are dead, but Ruxar lied to the children to follow her to go and meet the new Zarah, and she ends up abandoning the children on the street. Ruxar got home and accused the new Zarah of kidnapping the kids. New Zarah threatens Ruxar with a knife, and Ruxar quickly called her driver to return the kids. Ruxar again arranged with some people to pretend to be the kids' uncle and aunt, just for her to get rid of the kids and the new Zarah. Kabir questioned the so-called uncle and aunt about the kids' parents, but they couldn't answer. Shahbaz suggested to the head priest to give the children to the police and not the new Zarah. The new Zarah threatens Shahbaz that she knows that Shahbaz has connection with Abid, and she would give the evidence to the media. Shahbaz then resuggested that the children should be given to Qazi instead. The new Zarah was arrested by the police, but Kabir bailed her out. One of the kids, called Father's parents, came to pick her up, but they were scared that this would tarnish their image, and Zarah got emotional about this. Ruxar planned with the inspector to prove that the new Zarah is dangerous for the kids, and Zarah postponed her wedding with Imran for being reluctant to help the kids. New Zarah visited Shahbaz's house with the kids, and Ruxar accused the new Zarah of stealing jewelries. Ruxar tried to make a scene by accusing new Zarah of stealing, but Kabir and the children defended new Zarah, and Aman finally exposed that new Zarah was falsely accused. A woman wanted to adopt only Zahid out of the children, but New Zarah was against Zahid being separated from his siblings. New Zarah pleaded with Kabir to marry her on contract, as that is the only option for them to adopt the kids, but Kabir told her that he cannot because he is not ready for any relationship. Zarah and Imran decided to get married so that they can adopt the kids, and New Zarah was happy about it. Kabir was angry with the new Zarah and he blamed her for making Zarah and Imran make such huge decision in a hurry. Imran announced his decision of adopting the kids, but his father stood against it and he cancelled the wedding. Kabir accused New Zarah for causing Imran and Zarah's marriage to fail, and New Zarah promised to prove that she is innocent. New Zarah left the Qazi's house and the kids were worried about her, but Kabir calmed them down. New Zarah was hit by a car and she was rushed to the hospital, and Zinat talked to Ruxar to leave the new Zarah alone, but Ruxar refused to listen. Salma got sick because the new Zarah is nowhere to be found. Ruxar lied to the kids and lured them out of the house to go and look for new Zarah. Kabir was at the hospital where new Zarah was admitted, but he couldn't see her. The kids followed flowers as instructed by Ruxar in order to find new Zarah. Salma fainted on hearing that the new Zarah is missing again. Ruxar lied to Ruxar that the kids were sleeping. Meanwhile, she has lured the children outside to the street. Ruxar went to the children's bedroom and she discovered that the children were missing. Everyone started looking for the children and Kazi informed Kabir about it. Ruxar threatens Shahbaz to make Kabir marry her or else she would leak the video of Shahbaz killing the late Zarah to the whole world. New Zarah tried to escape from the hospital, but a nurse that Shahbaz has hired drugged her and she fell unconscious. Kabir agreed to marry Ruxar in order to adopt the kids and Ruxar was very happy about it. Ruxar got ready as the bride for the wedding and she talked to Zarah's photo that she is finally getting married to Kabir. New Zarah escaped from the hospital and rushed to go and stop the wedding. Shahbaz's nurse informed Shahbaz about the new Zarah escaping from the hospital. Kabir was informed about new Zarah's state of health and he left the wedding altar to go and meet new Zarah that was already standing outside the house, but he couldn't see her. Kabir signed the adoption papers and he married Ruxar. New Zarah woke up and she heard that Kabir has gotten married to Ruxar, but she refused to accept. Kazi told the new Zarah to leave because Kabir and Ruxar would take care of the children. Zinat advised Ruxar to be kind to the kids, as that is the only way for her to get close to Kabir as his wife. Ruxar shouted at fathers for asking her for doll, and Kabir scolded Ruxar for shouting at the kids, and he reminded Ruxar that he got married to her because of the children. New Zarah sneaked into the kids' room to give fathers the doll that she asked for, and she spent the night with the kids at Shahbaz's house. Ruxar warned the new Zarah to stay away from Kabir and the kids. Kashan offered to help Shahbaz with work, but Shahbaz turned him down, saying that he can't do what Kabir would do. New Zarah warned Ruxar that if she harmed the kids in any way, then she won't spare her. The kids met Ruxar that they wanted to eat, but Ruxar sent them away and Kabir caught her again. Ruxar got nanny for the kids in order to impress Kabir. Azina, the nanny, gave the children sleeping pills to make them sleep longer. The new Zarah brought a school registration form to Kabir for the kids, but Ruxar convinced Kabir to register the children in a religious school instead. Imran met with Kazi to settle with Azra on the condition that she would apologize to his father first. Kabir taught the children how to pray and Kashan was angry that Shahbaz is giving more recognition to Kabir than him. Kabir informed Kasi that the children will be getting Islamic education instead of normal education. Ruxar got an Islamic teacher for the kids and Asina gave the children spicy food and forced them to eat it. Zarah complained to Kabir about the way the children were being treated by Ruxar, but Kabir won't listen to her. And anywhere you hear me say Zarah, just know I'm talking about the new Zarah. Asina gave the children sleeping pills again and Zahid got overdosed and got dizzy as a result. Shahbaz scolded the children for messing up his room and Zahid fainted and was rushed to the hospital. Haman showed new Zarah the video of Asina mixing sleeping pills in the children's food. Ruxar broke the camera during the investigation to cover up her own part of maltreating the children, and Kabir asked new Zarah to stay with the children for a while. Ruxar put a poisonous snake in new Zarah's bag. Zainat suggested to Shahbaz to use the kids as a campaign strategy. Kabir insulted and called new Zarah an illiterate, and this hurt new Zarah's feelings. Shahbaz invited the media to make a public show with the kids as a campaign strategy. Ruxar's snake fell from new Zarah's bag and Ruxar got bitten by the snake instead. New Zarah saved Ruxar by sucking out the snake poison, and everyone praised her bravery because the media that Shahbaz invited covered the incident instead of Shahbaz's public show. Kabir asked new Zarah to stay and take care of the children. New Zarah moved to Kabir's house to take care of the children. Kabir asked new Zarah to make sure that the kids waked up on time for prayer. New Zarah wanted to cook, but she wasn't allowed to because the day was the late Zarah's birthday and there wouldn't be any cooking and eating to honor her death. Kabir visited the late Zara's grave, and the new Zarah thought of visiting Salma and Kazi to keep them company. New Zarah planned a surprise birthday party for late Zarah at Kazi's house. Aman and the other kids planned to punish Ruxar for always shouting at them. Ruxar was locked in her room by the children, but Ruxar thought that the new Zarah must have locked her in the room. New Zarah scolded the children for locking Ruxar up in the room, and Ruxar tried to emulate new Zarah. Zinat burnt new Zarah's clothes, and Kabir helped new Zarah to feed the poor on the street. Salma gave new Zarah her daughter's diary, and Kabir was surprised to hear new Zarah reading his late wife's poem, and he wondered how she knows about the poems. Kabir scolded new Zarah for not forcing the girls among the children to wear hijab. The new Zarah got a strange message on her phone, and she visited Kazi's house with Kabir. Shahbaz asked Kabir to help him talk to Kazi to get his followers to vote for him during the election. Kabir said that he would support Shahbaz during his campaign. Zinat and Ruxar planned to make the children fail their exams. Ruxar accused new Zarah of bringing a man to the house, but Kabir defended new Zarah. Javed kidnapped new Zarah, and Kabir wondered where new Zarah could be. Javed tried to get close to new Zarah, and he made a video about it. Kabir got a message from new Zarah, but he ignored it. Javed set new Zarah on fire, and he started uploading their intimate videos. Kabir rescued new Zarah from Javed, and Javed was arrested. The new Zarah started falling in love with Kabir. New Zarah wanted to celebrate Zaid's birthday, but Kabir was against it. New Zarah saw the late Zara's bangles with a woman in the market, and she wondered who the woman might be. Ruxar made Sahid to stand with the poor kids during the birthday party. Kabir scolded new Zarah for organizing a birthday party against his wish, and he fired new Zarah from working as a children's caretaker. New Zarah went to apologize to Kabir, but he ignored her. New Zarah told Azra about her feelings for Kabir. Shahbaz fainted on seeing new Zarah wearing the late Zara's bangles, and everyone wondered why Shahbaz fainted. Shahbaz became tensed after seeing the new Zarah wearing the late Zara's bangles, and he asked Ruxar to give him the evidence of him killing the late Zarah, but Ruxar refused. New Zarah begged Kabir to give her another chance to take care of the children, and Kabir agreed, and this made Ruxar got angry. New Zarah broke her ankle because of Ruxar, and she was placed on rest even though she wanted to go to Lucknow to find out if the late Zarah was really dead or not. Ruxar deceived and gave Shahbaz fake evidence of him killing the late Zarah, and she hid the real evidence. New Zarah finally knows that the late Zarah was murdered, but she doesn't know how to break the news to Kabir, but she told Azra about it. Ruxar and Zinat find out that Azra was the one pretending to be new Zarah, and the new Zarah finally told Kabir that the late Zarah was intentionally murdered, but they don't know who did it exactly. Kabir got emotional, and he went to clean the late Zarah's grave, and he promised to find and take revenge from the person that murdered her. As Kabir was busy looking for the person that murdered his Zarah, Ruxar challenged new Zarah that she would always be around Kabir. Shahbaz won the election, and the new Zarah found a box key containing evidence on how the late Zarah was murdered. Ruxar saw Zarah's death report in Kabir's room, and she quickly took the evidence box to Shahbaz's room to implicate Shahbaz and save herself. New Zarah found the evidence box, and she opened it with the key, and she was shocked to find all the evidence on how the late Zarah was murdered. Kabir informed Shahbaz that his late Zarah was murdered and is looking for who did it, and Shahbaz became tensed, thinking about how Kabir got to find out about it. Finally, Kabir found out that his father was responsible for Zarah's death, and he told Kazi and Salma about it. Zarah's parents were devastated, and Salma swore to get Shahbaz punished for his crimes. Shahbaz confessed his crime to Kashan and Zinat, and he asked them to support him. Kazi wanted to get revenge from Shahbaz for killing his daughter, but Kabir pleaded with him to allow him get the revenge instead. Zinat got scared for Ruxar on the consequences she would face if Kabir should find out that she was also involved in Zarah's murder, so Zinat planned to help Shahbaz out of the mess in order to save Ruxar, her sister, from being dragged to jail along with Shahbaz. Kabir, along with the new Zarah, went to file a complaint against Shahbaz, but the new Zarah was arrested instead. Shahbaz accused Kabir of being mentally unstable, and Kabir was sent to the psychiatric hospital. A doctor injected Kabir to prove that he is truly mentally unstable according to Shahbaz's instruction. New Zarah looked for a way to save Kabir, and Ruxar planned with Shahbaz against Kabir, and Kabir was finally declared mentally unstable by the doctor. So his accusations against Shahbaz for killing Zarah became invalid. New Zarah took Kazi and Sama to their daughter's grave, and she made a plan on how to rescue Kabir. Zinat warned Ruxar to stop helping Shahbaz, or else she might get herself in trouble. Azra, Salma, and New Zarah disguised as a nurse and mentally unstable people to save Kabir from the psychiatric hospital. Alright guys, this is just the tips of the iceberg of everything that would happen in Zarah's Nikah for the month of February 2021. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment, and please don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.